get to 12, 13, 14 goals, or are they still stuck at 7, 8, 9, 10?
Both teams have struggled winning faceoffs this season. Penn claims the first one and draws the first flag as well as Matthew Till absorbs the contact. He still has it and throws it away, but now we'll see about this flag.
Yeah, great ground ball by Matt Till, and overly aggressive play by Brown. Again, your stock clock also. So they're going to really move the ball from behind with Tynan. Oh, I thought he forced that ball across.
Takeaway here for Charlie Cave, who's been really good at the back for Brown.
So Penn's going to try to ride hard here. Brown sprung one of their attackmen across. I actually thought they were offside, and they got very lucky they didn't call that. But Brown's length, what a great guy, by the way, yesterday. And clearing and success clearing is been a huge focus thing for Brown this year. Another unnecessary penalty where they had a moving pick there that takes away a possession for Brown, gives possession back to Penn. So both teams need to play disciplined, clean lacrosse. When you start scoring goals, it brings more, right? Momentum creates more momentum, and Griffin's got it right now. I'd love to see Leo go all the way to the goal against that short stick.
It's the sophomore Leo Hoffman, extremely highly regarded coming into last season, one of the top-rated freshmen in the country. Low shot and the score from distance. Ben Beecham came back to that left hand and dropped the hammer to give Penn the lead.
We talked last week, Joe, that they're going to play more guys and different guys and give them a chance. Ben Beecham is a good example of that. He stays in the middle part of the field here if we get a replay. And I'm surprised Brown doesn't slide to help because he's got all this space right in the center against a short. No one's coming, turns back, gets a spot, goal. They've got to provide more help in the middle there because that's the most dangerous spot, and causing slides to sort of dump down to Davis Provost and other shooters.
Mulligan dumping it down low. This is Chris Patterson, who had a 5-game point streak snapped against Villanova.
That was really good defense by Brown.
Clean takeaway. Sweeney gets the ground ball, and the Bears are off and running.
One thing John Torpy talked, Brown's coming out in a circle, so there's nobody inside on the crease just yet. You'll probably see some cutting action. Right, so now they're in a 1-3-2, counting from behind.
McLean has it now. He's the double-digit goal scorer for Brown, the only one on the roster. A shot low, and he scores. Extra man, and Marcus Wertheim picks up the assist, his 4th of the year. Brown equalizes with Penn.
Pretty basic extra man offense. If I'm Penn, I'm going to extend out further onto McLean and not give him that shot. I'm not sure why.
Too thin.
Yeah, 20 seconds left in the possession clock for Penn here. So you want to get going. Here's Skane. Likes that right hand.
And a scoop shot score. Skane saying, you can't stop me there. And can't believe he got that one to go, but it's been that kind of season for Skane.
We talked about that, Joe. When you start gaining confidence, you think you're going to score. And he loves that right wing and that right-handed drive. That's been the shot of the year for him. Boy, I'm surprised he didn't call that, actually. But he just gets top side. He's very determined to get a...
Udo behind the cage. Inside 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Penn with a 2-1 lead over Brown.
Watch him trying to get to his left here. He wants to get top side. He's a very strong kid who's an excellent football player, also in high school. Penn's defense. Shot coming.
And a bounce shot score. Finds the back of the net. Mateo Corsi, the senior, nets his 2nd of the year. Tie game at 2. Corsi able to equalize for Brown. 6:34 to go in the first quarter. Step aside for a breather. Penn and Brown in their Ivy League opener. Nothing between these two just yet. Corsi evens it up.
Right, against Penn's guys who've been down there gutting it out and playing defense.
See if they come to this near side. And Corsi, number 42, who scored the last goal for Brown.
Got Scandone with a short here.
Oh, nice move. And Carroll picks off the pass, though, to bail Penn out of trouble.
funny. I thought he had enough angle himself to go to the good shot, and I thought that was going to be a turnover quickly. Penn is very fortunate they called a penalty there. So if you look at Provost, he's going to dumping it inside. There's not a lot there. He's double teamed. They bailed him out, and so that's a good outcome for Penn and not a great outcome for Brown. This year it has not been as potent or effective. So let's see if they can get something going here.
Shot off the pipe. Rebound, score! Ben Smith back into the game and onto the score sheet. Is able to collect the carom and send it back where it belongs for a 3-2 lead.
I guess you'd call that a lucky goal, Joe. I mean, you know, the ball goes off the post. It goes directly to Ben Smith, who's probably their best shooter from inside, who catches it and just stuffs it inside the goal. Like, that was not the way you draw it up, but it'll go down as an extra man goal for sure. Here it comes, right to him, goal. So a very fortunate bounce. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen that. I thought Penn might have gotten something there with that unsettled situation, Joe, but Brown really hustled back effectively well and shut it down.
Mini box break there for Penn by Bastelar out onto the field. And here's Smith, the most recent goal scorer. And Bastelar picks up a screen. It was moving.
That's an interesting call.
1:01 left here in the first quarter.
Trying to body in and shoulder in here. Not much space. Nice defense. Great check.
Takeaway by Penn.
Tell you one thing Brown does really well, Joe. Even in an unsettled situation where you think you get a quick, they get into their ride fast. They're very good at quickly getting into their ride. I'd call timeout there, but boy, they got away with one. And they keep riding.
Odd man chance the other way and a score by Smith. And he points correctly. That was a play made by Nate Lucchese, who came and saved the day. Or else, like you said, that looked like a turnover waiting to happen for Penn.
That's the problem, right? Problem solution. When you're going to press hard up the field and commit resources toward the midfield line, that means they're not back there. Look at all these guys in the midfield, Joe. There's nobody back here to stop them. And 51's open too. So if you're going to go hardcore aggressive going forward.
In the quarter's waning seconds to keep it a 2-goal game.
Yeah, and Penn going back with Will Roberts again, right? So they're trying to find that matchup against Dash Sachs. He's got it there. They've got to get the wing play, right? And they had that first-time ground ball and missed it. Great pickup. Got to give help.
Lavelle.
He needs help.
Bailed out by Carroll. Those two have been playing together for a long time, dating back to high school.
Boy, I would have loved to see Leo take that shot, even if it doesn't go in, to show that he's willing to take it. And he had the lane. He had the spot there.
Good dish and a score inside. Patterson finding Smith. Smith's hat trick there. A natural hat trick for Ben Smith.
You know, Ben Smith's a guy, Joe, that we've talked about that has really not gotten untracked. Today seems to be his day, right? The shots and the balls are coming to him. This is a really beautiful look. There's not a lot of angle here. And if you're a perimeter being guarded, you got to pierce the defense, get to the inside, cause them to slide, either score yourself or dump it to the guy who's open.
McLean letting it fly again, and Carroll saw it shut down the 5-hole to make the save.
I actually thought that was going in. He didn't get his stick down till like the very last second. Boy, that's a sloppy pass. Another first-time grounder.
Ball pops into the air and is eventually controlled by Penn. Lucchese comes
doubled. Got to move that one. He held it too long, and Brown was able to slide, replace, and recover.
Skate inside, whips it low, and a save made by Foley.
Got to help. It's got to feel good. If you're Connor Foley to make that save, any save right now you'll take. Just to kind of get yourself into the game and get the flow going.
Shots 13-9 in favor of
Penn with them, which is going to settle in here. It's just harder to score. Brown's got to show that they can get to the inside and cause havoc. McLean got to the inside and missed. They've got to show that they're able to do that either by dodging or by cutting off the ball and creating open opportunities by moving without the ball on your stick.
Even teams the caliber of Duke, North Carolina that played against Penn saw the importance of getting things going in transition, their ride, Udo's shot fought off inside. Rebound, score. Wertheim was able to pick it up and now has a goal to go with his assist. It's 5-3 Penn.
You know, maybe fair's fair, right? Because Penn got that beautiful bounce that bounced right to a guy. This is an unreal save. It's a great move by Enes Udo. Great save. It pops right to the Brown guy who scores. So
Brown picking up the goal from Marcus Wertheim to make it 5-3. Carroll fights that one off inside. Lavelle is there and hands it off to Carroll. McMullen, nice catch over his shoulder.
He's got a 6-on-4 here, Joe. You got a little bit of a break.
McMullen has space. Muscles it up.
They called timeout.
And they do call timeout. Very surprising that Penn would have called timeout there, but good job by Mike Murphy. It was get activated and start scoring goals.
Oh, Ruben, I thought he was underneath there. So they're trying to use Leo to create space and opportunity. Shot coming. Oh, nice save.
Foley saw it high to high there.
And got it out quickly, too. That's their best shooter, and you got to move your formation this way so he doesn't get his hands free and get that opportunity.
Already has one man-up goal.
Got to get out there. Here he comes.
Skip pass. Low shot and the score. Felix Rockefeller nets his second of the year on the assist from McLean, and it's a one-goal game once again.
That's a really good shot by Rockefeller. Hopefully he'll lend us some money after this game's over, Joe. But you see McLean across the formation. Rockefeller loads it up and just absolutely blisters one in the lower corner. Boy, you'd love to see Griffin Skane sort of play his way into this game, huh, Joe?
Yeah, after that early goal, he's kind of been a little bit quiet. Provost lets it rip, and he scores.
Ooh.
Davis Provost stings the corner to rebuild the lead to 2.
This is what they need Davis Provost to do. I talk to Mike Murphy about this all the time, and Mike is a big believer in this kid. He's left-handed, he's fast, and he can shoot it hard, but they haven't found the right space. In this case, he's coming across the formation, the spacing's there, boom, right? That's where they've got to get him, in these open spaces where he can run and use his speed and set up his...
Wertheim sharing with McLean here, drawing Brendan Lavelle.
So trying to set this pick so they can get above. I don't think they needed a slide there, but they got away with it. You could see Uno screaming for that ball. He was open for a second there.
Shot from the wing, and Carroll stops it down low. That was Corsi trying to get another one, but Carroll's been pretty darn good so far.
Here comes that super aggressive ride again, and it worked. So they try to cram you in the middle of the field, and now they're going to try to score unsettled. This is exactly what Torpy wanted.
Shot and the score. Wertheim nets his second of the day. Carroll was racing to get back in the goal, didn't look set, and Brown pulls back closer once again.
Brown has done a really good job, Joe, of setting up their ride fast, because in that case, Penn had that ball. They had a chance clock violation. Here comes the ride again. They've got to be able to break this ride and find people. Look at that attackman down the lane, Joe. Look at the far side of the field. He's wide open.
Patterson trying to show himself.
Watch out. There it is. Here comes another one. Throw it.
Denola finds Patterson, who rips it in for the score. Patterson was open for about 5 minutes on that clearing attempt.
That's it right there, Joe. We just talked about how if you can get it and angle that through to the attack, they're going to be open, because Brown is bringing their players up to the midfield stripe and up to the midfield stripe. You pull your safeties forward in football, man, you're in big trouble if that ball goes over the top. That's exactly what happened. And you can see this. He throws it back. Then you can see this angle from, there he is. You can see him from a mile away. Boom, great shot. They've got to get the ball to the attackman, and the attack have to do a better job of showing themselves and giving help and giving the sign of help.
To Skane on the wing, 10 to shoot for Penn.
10 to shoot. This is Skane's shot, the righty drive.
Feeds inside. 3 seconds from distance. Foley saw it. Good defensive work there by Brown to force the perimeter shot.
Was really good defense by Brown. Now they're going to try to clear it very quickly and aggressively so that Penn can't set their ride up. I can't believe that ball didn't come out. Came out that time. A lot of good checks here. Nice grounder by Brown. This could result in a fast break.
Lavelle having to hustle his way back.
You know, we wait so long like this. This is clock's just dropping and nothing's happening.
10 seconds left.
There's no need to slide here. You better step over.
Wertheim shoots it. And, you know, with time expiring, you'd call that a low-quality shot to end the 15 to shoot for Brown.
Trying to use the pick here.
Jump shot off the pipe again. Both teams constantly hitting pipes.
I thought he was going to get away with that one. So Brendan Lavelle actually took the hand
Almost
off his stick and caught it with his hand. But he did it so quickly that I thought he might have gotten away with it.
Instead
Here comes
the
the shot. It goes
60.
pipe. Brendan Lavelle, he grabs it with his left. So Brown now has had the ball a lot in the third quarter.
Feed inside, cut off by Penn. And there's the takeaway. Lavelle
Watch
with
out.
it.
So here comes the ride where they're going aggressive. And one of Penn's guys while the Brown player had possession. So you'll see the play here. Really good defense. The ball gets picked up by one of Brown's players. And then right there. So he already had the ball. The ball was in his possession. So you either could have called a moving pick or a goal game.
Cam Rubin 5th in the Ivy League in shots. I don't think he has one today.
I've not seen him load one up yet.
Nice dish inside for Provost. Hoffman going high to low to find Provost. And there's the extra man goal, second of the game for the sophomore. Doesn't get a whole lot better than this from Hoffman, dishing it down low to Provost, and Penn needed this goal in the worst way. Hoffman low for Provost, the sophomore connection as Penn up 2.
Trying to go against a short. Boy, they did not need to slide there.
Wertheim has space to shoot. Lets it go, and a low save made by Carroll.
So they're going to come double here. People have got to show themselves. Watch out.
Ball on the ground. Battle for it, and Brown comes away with it. 1
hour left. It feels like the ball's been on that side of that the whole half. The whole time Brown's had the ball down that left side.
Shot from distance, Carroll. 12th save of the game.
So let's see if they can get it out. So there's an attackman open right here. It's Casey Mulligan is wide open. That's the look. Sorry, it was Denola. They've got to get that lane.
Mulligan diving in. Mulligan again. Has the short on him. That's Oliver Blythe.
Oh!
Inside, and a near chance for Penn, but Foley with it.
Boy, that was a save that they've needed him to make, to Connor Foley to make the whole game. It was not a great finish by Mulligan. He got inside there, kind of on the underside, but he kind of came on like a half of an inside roll, had the space, but it got there. But they missed an open guy there.
In comes Penn. Good takeaway there by the Quakers. Perfect trap.
Brown got too much one-on-one there, too much leaning. Here it is, the same again, right down the lane. Oh, man, he was open there, too.
Pass getting knocked. Lucchese trying to help out. Ground ball eventually won by Brown. 10 seconds left.
10 seconds to go. Goals that they were getting earlier, right? Davis Provost, and they're shutting down Skane, right? So I think they've got to find goals in transition. They've got to do a better job of winning ground balls like that one so they can increase their number of possessions. Brown is, oh, wow, is that a turnover? To get a shot here as opposed to being just ending the possession. They got to go now. They can't waste any time.
Denola getting on his horse. Feeds up top, draws a flag. Rubin spins and gets checked as he delivers. 2 flags down on the field. We'll see if it's 1 penalty or 2.
So it's Denola. The guy tripped him. Yeah, I think it's just going to be a trip on the first guy. So Penn in a 1-3-2, which is what they really like. That's the set they like to come out in. They've got plenty of time here.
Hoffman lets it fly, and a save by Foley, chest high.
You know, it's odd to me the number of chances Leo's had to take shots today, but to take that one, you know, you're kind of right in his stick to the left-handed goalie from, I don't know, 19 yards out. Not sure that was the one to take. it's the 10-9 kind of game. But then the first half, there was tons of goals. And
Right.
it just, the pace has slowed in this second half.
Who's that favor if you had to guess?
Penn, for sure. Because if you're going to play a slow-down game like that and you have the best goalie, it's going to favor you because you're going to make those saves.
Good scrambling defense there by the Quakers. And the takeaway.
The hoop and see what you can do.
Skane getting knocked all the way. Good dish by Skane. Mulligan has it knocked off of his stick.
Ow.
Now the flag. And then Smith goes down again at the end of the play.
Yeah, if we have a highlight of that one, try to get that sneak look again from Leo coming down to Provost.
Hoffman with it.
He's too wide. Got to keep that ball moving. Still too wide.
Bounce shot from Hoffman. Fought off by Foley.
Ground ball. Oop.
Hoffman hustling to try to get to that one.
Great ground ball by Brown. Brown plays a very, whoops, they're going to have a break here. Penn's going to try to shut that alley down. Is he going to get there in time? Shot coming.
And Carroll with the kick save. Brown wants that very much either.
It's funny, they're trying to get this like weaving little pick play here. They're not getting a lot off that. Oh man, he almost knocked that ball.
Instead,
great inside roll.
One-on-one chance and a score for Wertheim. He has the hat trick for Brown. A 4-point game for Marcus Wertheim.
This is the old school inside roll where you drive hard to try to get topside. You can't get it, so you roll back inside. Here he comes. Pushes, inside roll, fakes the goalie, goal. That's a really pretty play. And in a timely, you want to get a stop here at all costs and then clear it successfully. That's your goal here if you're Penn.
Statton setting up a screen for McLean. Lavelle on him. Great check from behind by Lavelle. Up top it comes. Scandone. Short on him.
Came out.
Has it knocked.
Nice
and
grounder.
a takeaway for Penn.
Needs help. Needs help. He's
McLaughlin.
got. Someone's got to show him some help.
Owen is there to help.
Penn
Now
fortunate
Penn
there
set
that
up.
almost bounced. This is where Casey Mulligan likes to operate from behind with a short. Defenseman's hung, open.
Nola trying to distribute. Flag down, and players pile up in the middle of the crease. More flags down.
The second flag is going to be. I don't really see much there. I'm not sure what that was.
See what the officials say here. Lucchese feeds inside. A shot from Skane, and he scores. Skane, second of the game. And an important goal, extra man. Penn back in front by 2.
Just when you wondered where Griffin Skane was, boom, here he is. He steps open. They were trying to get it to Smith, right? So they try to cut down that lane to Smith. It left.
Looking inside. This Penn defense has been a
Knocked
tough
it.
nut to crack. That shows it right there. Lavelle charging ahead here to fill a lane for Penn. Dumps behind the net. Skane.
Skane wants that right hand.
Shot from Lucchese, fought off, looked like with the stick shaft of Foley. 8 seconds to shoot for Penn.
Boy, I'd be tempted to just roll this in the corner if I was Penn and sub my defense on. You're up 2. It's an Ivy League game. Not
Went
to the
indirect.
goalie. He's going to make an outlet pass. Oh, that was so dumb. That was not the play. That's almost
down to just 7 goals so far.
So you can see that McLean's inside here, Joe, and now they're popping him back outside again. I thought they were going to try to spring him loose. Can they get some cutting action inside? They're driving to the goal.
And now a flag down, several flags here, as it looked like Ethan Till was ready for it.
I didn't see how hard of a hit it was or how high it was. But this is what happened to Cornell when they lost to Penn State. So it's another inside roll. I didn't see where the contact was made, but Cornell last week got a 2-minute no. So, wow. Here comes Brown, 2.5 to go. If you're Emmett Carroll, here's your chance.
Brown has scored man up today.
They've got to get it to the inside. So far, it's been all out on the perimeter, which is what Penn wants. And oh no.
Ball on the ground. Can Penn come up with this? Brown in good shape so far.
Great pickup by McLean. Here comes his left hand.
Able to dish it as well. Penn recovers.
It feels like each of the got it inside. Great check.
Taken away by Penn. Dante Verdaro, the freshman, contributing there. Brown's got to pressure here. Has to. Needs this takeaway.
No.
McMullen couldn't field it cleanly. Here comes Brown once again. Still a minute left on this non-releasable penalty. Now a timeout. The other one to watch is number 13, Wertheim, who has a hat trick today.
Trouble. Here comes McLean. Oh, Wertheim.
Shoots it low. Big save made by Carroll. 1:10 left in regulation. Carroll coming to help out on this clear.
Big ride.
Nearly an interception. But Smith running away here. Oh, a takeaway by Brown. Still 24 seconds left on the penalty as well. Bears trying to get set up.
Penn did a good job of recovering there. 47 seconds left in the game, Joe.
Max Warden, number 50, has it.
Brown subbing. They don't have the time to sub.
There's only 40 seconds left. You're down 2. Got to get moving. Wertheim.
Set up again.
Corsi getting it back. Wertheim, well away, looking low. McLean rips it, and that one keep the good times rolling here. They've won 2 out of the last 3 against Brown, and 4 of the last 6. Bears got to get moving here. Down 2 with 20 seconds left. Shots have to be coming. Corsi, one of the good shooters for Brown, a low shot and a score for Wertheim. Don't go anywhere just yet. 12 seconds left. Wertheim's 4th of the game makes it a 1-goal deficit.
Great shot by Wertheim. He's really played a great game. So they try to get it over the side here. They spring him open. I'm not sure why they left him to play a long stick and try to hassle him aggressively if he wins the draw.
Ryan McLaughlin.
Well, easy win.
Here comes Brown, down by 1. Wertheim with 4 goals, knocked off of his feet, shoots it, and Carroll makes the save. That's going to wrap it up. Wertheim putting it right on goal. Carroll makes his 15th save of the game, and Penn escapes Brown by 1.
You know, I think Brown was looking for a penalty there, Joe. There was a big scream and a big roar that went.